What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dorkatronprime. I'm currently going to be sharing with you guys a deck list from Danny Gill from Team Full Combo. Okay Danny, so can you start us off with that list?
Alright, so this is Blue Omni 1.5. So here's what it is. So I run one Demi V, the restand one. The reason you run this is because honestly, with this deck you restand a lot. So you want to have an extra 1,000 just to get over stuff. With the Metal Garurumons and the Plessies, you want to be able to swing over stuff if you restand it. So honestly, this is just amazing for this deck. And I run 4 Upamons because you're going to be drawing off the no Digivolution sources more. I barely run any jamming in this deck, just the Vmon. So honestly, the Upamons is just so good. Alright, let's get into the main deck. I run 2 Gabumons. I run it at 2. I don't want to see it too much because it's cost 3. But when you go off the Metal Garurumon to like get it out of the stack, it's really good. And honestly, it's just an essential card when they leave you at too much memory, just to be able to search. But honestly, I find it fine at 2. Then I run 3 Vmon. It's the best blue rookie in the game. You do it for the jamming. You want to see it more for when you start your hand. I don't want to place it most of the time, but Vmon, best card, best rookie. The Gomons that on deletion you gain 1. It's just for your blocker plays, or if like you swing, obviously you want to bait out your opponent. Sometimes they'll forget you have it. I run it at 2. And then the cost 2 package, I run 2 Elec, and I run 4 Goma. You can run it either way, or it's just as long as you have like 6 cost 2s. I love Goma a bit more than Elec, so that's why I have it like that. It's just easier to like just spam the board with them and do a pseudo rookie rush with it, so 6 cost 2s. I'd rather have that than effects. Just instant, just spam. 4 blockers, pretty standard. If you're swinging with Metal Garu, you don't really lose the blocker. You can just bring it out. So the 4 blockers. It is an Omnimon Turbo, and I do run only 3 Gorilla. In 1.5, I'm only running 3 Gorilla just because I want to see the next card that I'm going to show more than that, just because of Rookie Rush being as prevalent as it is and how often they're going to Puppetmon you and leave you at 10. So I want to see the other card more than a Gorillamon. I run Garurumon at 4. I want to see this card more than Gorillamon, especially with the Metal Garurumon swing, and especially just with the Puppetmons and everything. Your opponent's leaving you at too much, the red yellows. So honestly, they put you at 6 already, and this card is just going to restand and give you those surprise attacks. So I want to see as much as possible, so I'm running this at 4. Now my ultimates, I run 3 Monzes. Monze is a great card. It's a cost 5, so if they leave you at 2, which most of the time anyone's going to try to starve you. So putting you at 2, I'll just put you at a comfortable 3. I'll go into my plays next turn unless you get rid of it. But Monzemon cost 2 is amazing, so I run it at 3.
And it keeps on going in that order.
I run Bastamon at 2, just because I want to see my other options as well. But a total of 5 cost 2s is amazing for this deck. It just makes it more efficient, but I want to see my other options as well. So I'm running the cost 2s at 5. I'm running Loader Leomon at 2. I could have ran more cost 2s, but the reason I'm running Loader is just because for Shine matchups, I have to use 3 Tamers on it instead of 2. So that's why I like Loader Leomon when it comes to the Shine matchup. And then the last one, Zudomon. Zudomon is nasty. It swing, give you that extra memory. It could really save you. It could do you good. Or if they leave you at too much memory also, you just hard play it and draw 2, just recur resources. So it's a really good card. I'm running it at 2 because I don't want to see it as much, but at 2 is fine. I see it enough. The deck draws enough. I Megas, 1 Volk, Rookie Rush, and yellow-red, most decks, Volk will just take people off guard. So I'm running Volk at 1. I'm running the Plessies at 4. Cost 2. Go straight into Omni. That's the point of it. I like it at 4. There's no other Mega in blue that I will take this out for. Still great. Metal Garumon's the MVP of the deck, just because you're able to spam the board with him. Obviously, if he survives the security checks, there's no real DP booster in blue, so it is kind of a hefty swing to wait for. But if your opponent has suspended Digimon, you swing. You can do double swing if you have Garu, but if not, either way, you'll still manage to get board presence off of him, and then you could go straight into an Omni, and if anything. So amazing card. This card is MVP. Now the main card of the deck. I run Omni at 3. I run it at 3 because at 4 it clogs too much. I wouldn't like it at 4. I don't want to see it that much. I see it just enough. And honestly, the Metal Guru is such a nasty card that even if I don't see the Omnimon, this card just saves the deck so much. Well, Hammer Sparks. Hammer Sparks, self-explanatory. It's the best option card in the game, other than Hidden Potential. But Hammer Spark, just bait your opponent over here in security, and then just those extra. If you're gonna starve me, sucks. I'm a Hammer Spark. I'm running 2 Davis because in this format you really need the extra 3 memory. You need the 3 memory. So I'm running Davis at 2, and it's also a search when you play it. So Davis is perfect. The only thing I would change with this deck is I'd probably add Ray of Victory, just because of how nasty that card is, especially with the check. So that's the only thing I probably would change. I would add probably 1. But honestly, the deck is like just to where it needs to be, so I wouldn't really change anything else. The deck performs really well. So I would keep the ratios probably the same. The fact that I don't have a kill spell doesn't really matter. Most people won't play around the Hammer Spark sometimes, or they just can't, and they need to do what they need to do for the evolution, so they won't play around the Hammer Spark, and that's all you really need. And then the Omnis is just going to take care of the work itself, and the Metal Ruse, just the board presence, just becomes a scary deck. And yeah, that's my Blue Omni 1.5. Thank you for watching.